Okay, so I thought I'd do a quick addition to the parts video. A few more parts have turned up since I filmed originally. Most of the parts relate to wheels, experimenting with rims and tyre combinations, so but also other parts. In the other video I showed you the RC10 rim and tyre, which I kind of find pretty darn ugly, to be honest. I've got some out in the shed now. I just spray painted the rims, one set black and one set bright chrome, to see if I can kind of paint over the ugliness. But I got these Kyosho buggy rims that I mentioned in the first part. These have turned up since. These are quite nice, a plastic chrome, but they got the Goodyear logo, the same as the slicks here, so they will match quite nicely, but I don't have any rims that look anything like that. I got some of these guys in the mail, Extra Speed, let me get that there for you, Extra Speed, a 1.9 alloy beadlocks. They look like the RC4 drive ones, to be honest. They're pretty cool, a lot cheaper for two, and I'm attempting to mount one onto one of these slicks, but it's resisting. These tyres, be warned, this is why I'm experimenting with this stuff. Not all 1.9 rims will work with these tyres. I also brought the G-Made 1.9 rims, the black stamp type ones, and yeah, there's no way they'll even go near these. So at the moment what I have found fit is the Axle 8-holers. I've spray painted this one white, and I've spray painted another one's black, and these work with these tyres no problems, they go on good, but I'm still playing around with rim options. I also got these guys here. These are 1/14 RC4 drive 1/14 semi-truck wheels as an alternative to the buggy wheels with those grooves. Looking for something with more of a natural tread to use as a tyre. So these 1.7, and I also brought some 1.7 OEM stamped rims. Not semi-truck rims, but standard tyre rims, to see if I could get them to play nice. They don't play nice at all. I'm close, but there's no cigar, no celebrations there. I'd have to make a custom part to go on there, and I don't have the facilities at this stage to do anything like that. It would be cool if you could get these tyres and someone could machine rims to fit the semi-truck, but not look like semi-truck rims, look like standard car rims, so you could use this kind of tread, use a skinny tyre. But you know, building rat rods isn't the norm, so I don't think it'd be economically viable for someone to do that. So I'll just keep on experimenting. Right, wheels and tyres, that's what I got since then. Other things that have turned up in the mail. This is Year Racing's elasticity wire mesh. This is a kind of a what do they call it? It tidies your wires up, and it puts this kind of mesh over it. It looks kind of spiffy, so, and it's cheap as chips. So I got some of that because the wires are going to be coming out of the back of the V8, and I don't want it to look dumb. So I got some of that because I've got the Kyosho front wheels. I've also brought the front hubs for the Kyosho buggies, Tomahawk, or I can't remember what the other one is that uses them. So at the moment I don't know what I'm going to be using for front hubs. So I've got these for the Kyosho wheel, and I've also brought some ST Racing Concepts alloy hubs, output hubs. These are for the stretch the slash, I think, and I've built slash base stuff before, so I'm comfortable with these parts, and these are the output shafts to go with. I've turned up, may or may not use them. I also got an awesome RC four-wheel drive. These are like little shims for your leaf springs. Here's the part number there. These, just in case I have to angle things to get, you know, the drive shaft to line up, because it's going to be slammed with the Z chassis, so I don't know how it's going to behave yet. They're there just in case. I was at the Hot Rod show recently, Muscle Car Madness, and took some video. There's a video link right there. It's a good video, check it out. If you like car porn, you'll dig it. Anyway, one of the stalls had this, which is pretty sure that's a drawer handle, but it's like a cast little star thing. So when I seen that, I just saw a steering wheel for a rat rod. So it's $6, man. You know, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But that's cool. You know, it's all patinaed, rough, cast. I think it'll look the part. So I may use that for a steering wheel. You gotta think outside the box when you're looking at stuff. You know. The other cool thing I picked up at the Hot Rod show at one of the stalls was this little bugger. This is just neat, man. It's a fridge magnet, banjo fridge magnet, but it's the right scale. It's just the right scale, and it's quite nicely detailed, man. So yeah, that's gonna find its way somewhere onto the rat rod. I think that's groovy, and it's something different, you know. So I like that. It's got shiny bits on it. The other thing is this guy here. This is Jefferson. Well, I call him Jefferson because it's got Jefferson High on the back here. This fella's an 8-inch figure, 8-inch tall guy. He's the driver. Yeah, just look at those beautiful blue eyes there, eh? Couldn't you just drown in those? Anyway, yeah, I won't animate his head or anything like that. He'll just sit. I don't even think I'm going to animate this steering wheel with this thing. Tight's going to be space, and I don't want to go crazy with the electrics. So that's it, man. Yeah, we're getting there. The parts are trucking in. So, you know, some of these parts I'm not even considering part of the cost of the build. A lot of the stuff is me just experimenting. I want to go back to using these wheels once I can figure out a way to get rims on here that don't look like truck rims, because I think these are kind of cool, and they're nice and skinny. You know, they suit the rat rod look. That just won't happen for this build. I don't think it's outside of my skill set. So yeah, that's it. I think I've got a few things to get in still. The controller and the sound unit from Thomas in Germany, speaker, a few other bits and bobs, but for the most part, most of the parts are here now. So I really wanted to get the wheels squared away and the tyres, but because I'm having a bit of trouble, I'm just going to go with the Kyoshos, I think, for now, and the Axle 8-holder beadlock, so I can just mock things up. You know, I need my wheels and the stance so I can do the chassis and work my way up from there. But it all starts with the shoes, and I've been, you know, thinking I might try different things, but I'm gonna have to just bite the bullet. Even though I prefer this look, this is what I'll use. Yep, good. Alright, chaps, next one will be a build video, promise. Okay, see you later. Oh shit, I forgot to mention, by the way, I also bought these Dunlop golfing tees, and you might be thinking, what the heck? But what I did was did this. I milled them down on I went to a mate's place. He's got a little miniature lathe, like a hobby lathe, and I milled them down so they had more of a horn shape, yeah. And I glued some spare. These are from the Axle 8 holders. I don't use these little things. So I glued those on the back, and these, to me, look quite a lot like ear horns, or actually train horns. So yeah, I've made these. They look a bit naff because they're not painted, but what I plan to do is set them up, you know, in 2s or 3s, and because the rat rod guys, they like to have train horns and things like that. So that's what I'm doing here. I don't know if I'll use them. This is just an experiment, you know. I'll see how it looks when I paint it up and that sort of stuff. But I've got some friends that have 3D printers, so if push comes to shove and these things just don't look right, I'll probably ask them to print me out some train horns. You can get models, STL files of train horns, the HO hobby guys do. Just scale it up, print some out, and get them looking a bit more spiffy. But for now, I think these will do, and in the larger scheme, once these are painted up and they're sitting on the rig, I don't think you'll really notice. And another cool thing that I've done is got some really good sounds of really large, loud horns from locomotive M5s and thing like this from YouTube. And I've put those on, played around with those in the Benedini sound software. So I've got a sound set up with the V8 sounds and some crazy ass over the top horn sound effects and backfiring sound effects and things like that. So yeah, I reckon it'll be cool, man. Something different, you know. Anyway, yep, babbling now. Catch us later.